the personal thing that I'm going to share with you guys regarding manifesting abundance, that I personally sometimes feel guilty for doing that, because we all still have the ego. We never gonna get out of the ego completely until we die, because ego is built in with the body, right? It's just that with the time we find the ways to actually manage it and to find our ways to bypass the ego. That's what we are doing. But we are not getting rid of the ego at all. And so one of the things that I personally feel myself guilty and I shouldn't be doing it, and I'm not doing it right now, and whenever I feel I get the urge from the ego to actually go and do that, I stop myself, I catch myself, and I stop doing it. Before, I used to do it unknowingly. I used to do it without even realizing it, because I got the urge to do it. But now I stop myself and I catch myself up. So that thing is actually about looking for the evidence. It is so easy to get tripped up by the ego and, okay, I did this technique, I did this procedure, let me check the evidence, let me see if it's working or not, let me see if this manifestation stuff works at all. And that's actually you doubting the manifestation. You actually doubting the manifestation itself, because you don't believe in the process, because you don't trust the process. And that's why you're checking, because your ego is telling you that this thing, we never done it before, we never stop checking the 3D. We always check the 3D, we always check for the results, we always analyze our results. What we are doing, is it helping us in getting what we want? We always used to do that so much. So the ego is used to checking the 3D so much. So now when you are starting a new program in your mind, in your computer mind, that we don't need to check the ego, you're gonna get the impulse to check the ego. And the impulse will be so logical in the moment that it seems like so logical for you to go and check the 3D, that it's happening or not, that you wouldn't even stop yourself into checking into the 3D, because sometimes it's so sneaky and so logical that it makes sense. But you need to stop yourself. If you're checking the 3D, you need to be aware of it. You need to catch yourself up, even if you're doing it logically, illogically, whatever the case is. Stop yourself, because when you check the 3D, that means you don't have something. That's why you're looking for it. So it's this act very until reinforce the idea that you don't have it, and that's why you're looking for it. Because if you already have something, you're never gonna be looking for it. You're never gonna check for it whether it's there or not. You're never gonna look for a sign, confirmation, anything. You know you already have it. If I know I already have the black hairs or whatever it is, I wouldn't be checking for the hairs. I wouldn't be checking whether the hairs are attached to my head or not. No, I know it's already there, right? It may seem funny to you, but yes, we do that. We check the bank account, we check the cash in the wallet, we check every single sales. If you are running the business, you check the sales dashboard, you check the analytics, you check if you are working at the job, you check for the promotion. Am I getting the promotion or not? What should I do to get the promotion? So we all do these things and we all feel guilty, because this is the very thing stopping us in getting what we want. Because when you check the 3D, you reinforce the idea that you don't have it, and that's why you're looking for it. You're checking it to confirm that the thing that you're doing is working. Do not do that. Catch yourself up whenever you feel the urge to check the 3D, because the ego will going to give you the idea very, very logical. It's going to seem very logical in the moment that, oh, it seems logical for me to go and check it. What if my business is working or not? What if the sales are happening or not? It's logical for me to check once in every 3 months, once in every 6 months, whatever. And you go and check out. But that's not helping you in getting what you want. That's actually dealing the process. That's actually dealing your manifestation. Because you checking for something, it's actually showing that you don't have it. And all these things of the manifestation, the stuffs are very, very counterintuitive, and that doesn't make any sense in the beginning. But when you actually do it and you get the results, whether small or big, then you started to seeing them, that they do make sense and they do work. And you cannot fool the universe, because you cannot fool yourself. You are the universe in itself. So you cannot tell like, okay, you know what is looking at me, let me check the 3D. No. You cannot fool yourself. So catch yourself up whenever you're looking for the physical evidence, even if it seems so logical. Stop yourself. What if this is the most important thing that I do it whenever you feel the urge to do something. take action, make some decision, choices, whatever. Ask yourself why you're doing it and from where this decision or action or choice is coming from. Is it coming from the lack? Do you need to do that to get what you want because you're not there yet, or you didn't see that thing happening in the 3D? That's why you need to do that thing, or you're doing it because it's fun, it's interesting, you enjoy doing it because it's very obvious, going with the flow kind of thing. Why are you doing it? Whenever you're doing something, ask yourself why you're doing it. And if the reason is coming from the state of the lack, stop doing it altogether. And if it's coming from the abundance, go and do that. So in this way, you can catch yourself up and not buy into the ego anymore, and catch yourself up from checking the 3D, looking for the physical evidence, even if in the moment it seems very logical for you to check the 3D, checking or looking for the evidence, confirmation, sign, even if it seems very logical, you would stop yourself, because that's not going to help you get what you want. Hopefully today's video makes sense. Let me know, give it thumbs up, consider subscribing, turn on the bell notification for more such videos. I have courses, master classes, if you guys interested, the links are in the description. Thank you so much. I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.